friends, in this video we are going to discuss about properties of Z transform. First property is linearity. Linearity property states that uh, the Z transform of sum of signals is just the sum of their individual Z transform. So if x of n has zt pair x of z and ROC is R1, similarly another signal, second signal, y of n has zt pair y of z, then its ROC is as R2, represent as a R2. Then as I told, statement of linearity superposition principle, Z transform of what? Sum of two signals. Sum of signals is the uh, sum of individual Z transforms. It is about linearity property. And coming to the result ROC of the ZT of these two signals, nothing but that is the R1 intersection with R2. Let us discuss. Here ROC is the intersection of individual ROCs because the Z transform of the sum is valid only if both the terms x of z and y of z converges. Once again I will repeat, ROC is the intersection of individual ROCs because the Z transform of the sum is valid only if and only if both x of z and y of z converges. Let us discuss. So by the definition of Z transform, I will write x of z is equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of n z to the power minus n. X of n is what? Here I will assume or I will consider x of n is the combination of these two signals, a into x of n plus b into y of n, where a and b are the constant terms. Then what happens? X of z is equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. What x of n? X of n has considered as a, where a and b are the constant terms, a into x of n plus b into y of n. So let us substitute this here, that is a into x of n plus b into y of n as it is multiplied by z to the power minus n. Okay, next step, simplification. I will separate the terms, that is a is the constant term, take it outside, that is a into summation over the limits minus infinity to plus infinity x of n multiplied by z to the power minus n. Similarly second term, plus b is the constant term, take it outside, b into summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity y of n z to the power minus n. Hence we got two terms separately. I separated the terms which are present in the square bracket. Let us do the comparison of these two parts with the definition of Z transform. So we can say that it is nothing but what? This term indicates what? It is the Z transform of the sequence x of n, and this indicates Z transform of the sequence y of n. Hence with the help of that I am going to write a into, it is what? It is zt of x of n, hence it is x of z plus it is zt of what? Y of n, b as it is into y of z. Hence we prove. Next property is time reversal. Let us take the statement. Now I am going to take one sequence, discrete time sequence x of n. This discrete time sequence x of n has zt pair, z transform, that is x of z, and having the ROC R1 which is less than mod of z less than R2. Then if you take the time reversal of the given discrete time sequence x of n, and we have x of minus n that has z transform pair x of z to the power minus 1, or we can write x of 1 by z, where ROC is 1 by R2 less than mod of z which is less than 1 by R1. It is the statement of time reversal property. Let us prove this property. with the help of, once again, with the help of definition of Z transform. First I am going to write the definition of Z transform, that is x of Z is equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of n multiplied by Z raised to minus 1. This equation is the what? It is the Z transform of the given sequence x of n. Okay, fine. Now we know what is x of minus n. X of minus n is the reflection or time reversal of x of x of n. X of minus n is the time reversal of x of n, or we can say x of minus n is the reflection version of x of n. What it means? Simple thing. How to calculate, how to find time reversal or reflection of a given sequence is simple thing. Replace n by minus n. That will give the reflection version, or we can say mirror image of that sequence. So we will discuss regarding ROC afterwards. First I am going to substitute. See what we are doing here. We are taking the reflection version of this one. If I take reflection version of this one, means mirror image of this one, means n is replaced by minus n, then it becomes okay, or we can write this is what x of z is what, it is the Z transform of what, x of n. Okay, fine. Similarly, if I take replace n by minus n, nothing but we taken the time reversal, or we taken the reflection version of given sequence x of n, then x of n becomes what, x of n becomes x of minus n. Now Z transform of x of minus n, Z transform of what, x of minus n is equal to what we are doing in the, say, represent this as a equation 1. In this equation what we are doing, simply we are replacing n by minus n, that is summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of minus n z to the power minus n. With the reference of Z transform of the given sequence x of n, now I am going to calculate. See, now what I am doing here, this is the difference, this is different and this is different. So with the help of this case, we are performing the reflection operation for the given sequence x of n. We got time reversal sequence x of minus n. Fine. This is the first sequence. Nothing but first equation will give the Z transform of any discrete time sequence, or we have taken Z transform of sequence x of n. Now with the help of this definition of zt, if I calculate Z transform for the given sequence, if it is the given sequence x of minus n, we are writing the equation like this. Now reindex, in order to make the simplification, I am doing reindexing. Let n equal to, or we can write minus m, or we can write m equal to minus n, same thing. Then above equation becomes what happens, n equal to minus m, or we can write m equal to minus m, both are same. Now the above equation we can write zt of minus n is what, m, x of m, that is equal to summation limits. So if you multiply both sides by minus, means, okay, first I will give the explanation. M equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of n minus n is nothing but m z raised to m, minus n is what, m. Now we'll discuss. First, minus n is replaced by m here, LHS is okay. Coming to RHS, regarding the index, here n equal to what, n equal to minus infinity, lower index is there. Now what we taken, n equal to we taken minus m, nothing but that is equal to minus infinity. So minus get cancels, m equal to infinity. Similarly, go to upper limit, n equal to infinity is there, then n is what, minus m, that is equal to infinity, or we can write m equal to minus infinity. Always you have to write index from lower limit to higher limit. So it acts as a lower limit, it acts as a upper limit. So nothing change in the result. So m equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. Now minus n is replaced by m, fine. Next minus n is replaced by m, fine, correct. Now next step is what? Z transform of x of m, that is equal to summation m equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of m as it is. I am going to represent in the form of definition of Z transform. So I will write like this: Z raised to minus 1 power term minus m. So do the comparison, say represent this as equation 1. Now do the comparison between equation 1 and 2. Let us compare equation 1 and 2. See here, x of z, it is the what? Z transform of x of n. So here observe the z term, z to the power minus n is there. If it is so, coming to the equation 2, this indicates what? It is the z transform of x of m. X of m is there, and this indicates what? We are going to write z to the power what? Plus 1 is there. Z to the power plus 1 is there. It is the x of z. Similarly here z to the power minus 1 is there. Hence this indicates what? This indicates what? Z transform of x of m is equal to x of z to the power minus 1 or x of 1 by z. Hence proved. Or we know m is what? M is minus n. Hence we can write z transform of x of minus n is equal to x of z to the power minus 1 or that is equal to x of 1 by z. Hence we proved. Now coming to the ROC, as I told, ROC is what? 1 by R2 is less than mod of z, which is less than 1 by R1. So how we got this ROC? Let us discuss. Time reversal or reflection. Time reversal or reflection, as I told, corresponds to what? Z is replaced by sorry here equation 1 Z is replaced by z raised to minus 1. Time reversal or reflection corresponds to z is replaced by z raised to minus 1. Hence if ROC is of the form, it is given R1 is less than mod z which is less than mod R2. Now what we are doing, it is the ROC of the given sequence. It is the ROC of what? Given sequence x of n. Now after finding the time reversal in the discrete case, that is x of minus n, if we calculate zt, for that we are getting x of z to the power minus 1. So what we are getting? Simple thing, z is replaced by 1 by z or z raised to minus 1. I will take separately. First we will take this one, R1 less than mod of 1 by z. So this one we are writing as, take z to this side, mod of z is less than 1 by R1. Similarly this part you can take 1 by z is less than R2. Take z to other side, so this one we are writing it as 1 by R2 is less than mod z. So this part and this part togetherly I am going to write, see what? Togetherly I am going to write mod of z is what? Mod of z is what? Mod of z is greater than 1 by R2. Mod of z is greater than 1 by R2, which is less than 1 by R1, which is less than 1 by R1. So let us do compare with this one given statement. Same thing we are getting 1 by R2 less than mod z, which is less than 1 by R1. Similarly 1 by R2 less than mod of z, which is then less than 1 by R1. Thank you.